Water is the top priority for us from a biosecurity standpoint.
I'm here to help out with Keo's water issues, to really understand and see firsthand. You know, it's one thing to be told, oh, we have iron issues, we have some CO2 issues, and it's really another to see the iron issues and CO2 issues in person, see the iron buildup.
The iron for our operation is off the charts. So when we originally were trying to measure it to get our current state, we had to dilute it 8 times just to get it to show it's as high as it can possibly be. We know it's an issue, we know it's a problem. Being an aquaculture operation, we can't use chemicals. So everything we have to do has to be pure, it has to be clean, it has to be done through using air and time. What we're trying to do though is, by partnering with MIT, is to move beyond that and try to find greater efficiency on how to separate the iron and remove the CO2 while also benefiting from the highly rich mineral water that we do have an abundance of right below us.
I'm from Wyoming, and from a small town in Wyoming, Powell. And so I've grown up around a lot of agricultural operations out there, and I know from firsthand experience working at an ag research station that some of the most important stuff doesn't really happen in the lab. That is where maybe all the design and where your research can happen, but a really big and important part is being in the place that you're trying to work in.
It is not unique to our farm. It's farms all around us. We're seeing a greater dependency on water, but also, particularly in the aquaculture industry, it is really our foundation of the industry. We knew that it was becoming a problem. Every year it was getting a little bit worse. What we want to do is really understand where we're at today. So take a snapshot. We use about 360 million gallons of water a year just on our headquarter operation. So we want to address how much water we're using, and not only address it, but try to be as cutting edge as possible. This is a phase 1. We know that we need a larger area to filter the water, created everything from the blueprint of the design, how the building's structured, and try to think of it from a 3-5 year strategic plan. Reaching out with MIT and engaging them. We don't know what we're going to create, but we have given ourselves a deadline by April of next year. We're going to at least have the direction of where we need to go.
After being here, I've been seeing a lot of different designs on how people are handling their water issues, and so a lot of what I'm going to be doing once I get back to MIT is designing where I can use the space that I now know of. So what buildings are going to fit there, what can I put in there. Now that I know what their issues are, I can really start actually hands-on modeling. I'll be working on A, researching new designs, B, designing them myself, and hopefully testing them out.
If you can get folks that have an entirely different background, an entirely different skill set, and you can have them meet with farmers, see what's been working, what needs to be fixed. It's not doing innovation kind of outside of things, it's really innovating with folks. And when you do that, from my experience, is you get kind of magic results.